It's right at 9 o'clock, dude. And we're live. Heavy hitters, what's going on? Welcome to the podcast, episode 7. This is the Heavy Hitters. Say what's up to Stream Steve one time.
Hey, what's up, you guys? Today, me and Josh got together before the stream, and we said we were going to pick out a couple topics. So we picked out trending on Twitter, the hashtag Met Gala, which I didn't even know what the heck that was. So I looked it up. Now I have sort of an idea, but we'll get to that in a minute. Twitter and Instagram plan. I stole this one from a podcast I listened to earlier. Gary Vee thought it would be a hack. We'll explain that in just a few minutes. And then I added one without Josh's permission, totally off the cuff, and it's old yearbooks. Everybody's got them. They sit around. You look at it. What do you do with it? We're just going to touch base on that real quick to see what the heck's going on.
Old yearbooks. I love it, dude.
Something random.
Love it. And just for the show, I'm LaCroix. LaCroix is not a sponsor yet, but they should be. They should be paying at least like lifetime supply of JJ's. I'm trying this key lime for the first time.
Well, if that's what we're doing, Coca-Cola, it's refreshing. I've been drinking it since I was like 6, and I have not stopped. So that is about 34 solid years of consumption. Still the epitome of health.
Yeah, baby. You know what I'm all about? I love their new program, the Share a Coke, how they bring that back in the summer. So if I see a Share a Coke with Steve, I might have to pop one of those on the old podcast here. Share a Coke with my boy Steve.
The old Instagram posts and stuff like that.
Love it, dude. Let's roll.
Yeah, man. Trending on Twitter, Met Gala. That's what you texted over. I say, sure. What the heck is Met Gala? What do you know about it? Do you know anything about it?
Dude, I don't know shit about it. The reason that I brought it up was because I remember Gary Vee went there last year, and I remember he was filming one of the Daily V's, and I can't remember if that was one of the deals where they wouldn't let him in without a sports coat, because the dude never wears a sports coat. He's always in the polo.
Too cool for school, man.
But you'd have to look at that, his old school Daily V's. What do you know about it? I thought I saw something about Ariana Grande.
All I saw was like red carpet. Some chick was dressed up on the red carpet. I have absolutely no clue.
I don't know, but it's trending #1 on Twitter. It's got 2.23 million tweets. And see, that's why we like the trending on Twitter, because right underneath that, it says, pop culture, keep up with the heavenly looks of walking the Met Gala. But, other than that, dude, I don't know what it says. Celebrities got creative with this year's theme, heavenly bodies. What the hell does that mean? Fashion and Catholic imagination?
Yeah, I see Lady Gaga over here in some Catholic attire, and then Beyonce's there dressed up as some type of, I don't know, queen or something like that. And then, of course, you have Cam Newton with his hats. Oh, the poor guy. I don't know where he gets his fashion.
The Cam Newton. Dude, so on Twitter, the New York Times says a ticket to the Met Gala would cost you $30,000, but the event is invitation only. So, Steve, I'd like to invite you if I was a heavy hitter, maybe someday, or when you're a heavy hitter. But yeah, we're invited, but it's still going to cost you $30,000. Cough it up.
Oh, is that what it is? They invite you, but you have to pay $30K?
Yeah. Hey, I invite you to pay $30,000.
Well, it does look like it would probably be fun. They're A-list celebrities running around rampant. I see Jenner's there. Nicki Minaj, Cardi B is in the joint.
Cardi B,
Catherine Langford, Madonna. If Madonna's around, you made it.
Hey, if Madonna's there, I'm there.
Yeah, everybody looks great. Check them out. Just hashtag Met Gala just to see all the pictures of the fashion. I'm not really a fashion guy. I would be kind of like Gary Vee, I suppose, in my t-shirt. Maybe I'd throw on a sports coat if I had to.
Do you think you could wear your Fresh Dick t-shirt there from man. Austin?
Why you get wife? She's got jokes, man.
I'm sorry. I really like that. She's probably gonna be.
Last time she bought me a shirt from Salt Lake City, it was Polygamy Porter. And I wear it to my kids' tennis practice and stuff like that. And I'm out there running around with the word polygamy on my chest, Now I'm running around with Austin Motel t-shirt. It's kind of like, I like to tell people it looks like a middle finger too, kind of,
yeah.
It probably won't leave the house,
I love it, dude.
I'm confident, but I ain't that confident.
It's looking fresh. Cool, man.
So Met Gala, basically check it out if you're into fashion, That's what's trending on Twitter. That's what the people want to see, want to hear
So
about. That's what they're searching for.
so I mean, where does that money go then? Like, so it's $30,000. It's a fundraiser, but where does that? I don't even know, and I think we got to get to the bottom of it, Coach Steve. Which, speaking of which, when you're looking, so you're looking at soccer all weekend long with 3 kids. What was that like?
Well, it was a letdown.
No, dog.
Yeah. Yeah, we were, we were 7-1 this season. We have a makeup game. We're going to be 8-1 technically before the tournament. We come into the tournament. We have a first round bye. First game we play, we win 6 or 7-0. We skunk them. I buy everybody pizza. We have a pizza party. We've got an hour, 2-hour break in between.
You guys ate too much pizza, didn't you?
I don't know what happened, but the team was better. The second game we were playing, they were better, but we scored a goal in the second half, early into the second half, and about 2 minutes remaining. 2 minutes remaining is all we had to do. I had everybody back on defense. We were secure in the game, right?
Yeah.
So ball goes out of bounds. It's our throw in. One of my players making a legal throw in, and in under 8 in my league, they get a redo. So the ref says, "Oh, you lifted your foot, man. Come over here. Don't lift your foot this time. Throw it again." The ref didn't call illegal. He said, "Blue team, throw in. It's your turn." He got a foul. So the other team picks it up immediately and throws it in. And I said, "Hey, man, what about the redo?" And he says, "Oh, I forgot." I said, "If they score, it's on you." Sure enough, 10 seconds later, in the net, ties the game. 2 minutes left, ends in a tie. We go to PKs and lose.
No.
Yeah, so pissed.
But
I had kids. My kids were crying and stuff like that. We were the champs.
Oh shit, dude.
And
Dude, so
it hurt because we got robbed.
So that's how soccer works. Like, you called. You're like, "Hey, dude, you messed that up." I mean, they can't correct it.
I mean, if he would have corrected it, it would have been after the goal was scored. And whatever, it's rec. I get it. The referee is a little high school kid, probably making, $10 an hour to do these games, or $15 a game, or something like that. Whatever. And I try to coach by example and lead by example. I'm not going to be out there fussing and doing it. We'll win it next year.
You got in his face, didn't you?
I gave him an earful. I didn't get in his face. I didn't cause a scene. And I was like, "Dude, can you blow the whistle?" And, and I said, "I'm not mad. I'm not mad. Can you just admit that you were wrong?" And he just starts to ignore you, and I just
you're like, "Hey, bro, come at me, bro."
I was pissed.
You're like, "I'm not mad. I'm angry, dude." You're like, "Is that regulation size or what?"
Yes,
dude. That sucks, dude. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not even gonna try to be PC about it. I hate losing, dude, and I hate losing, and there's nothing worse than losing, like, to a technicality like that. Like,
that's what it was.
I mean, and when I say I hate losing, like, I'll still shake your hand and I'll be like, good job, but I'll be like, oh, I hate losing.
Usually at the end of the games, the refs walk over and say, "Thank you, coach. Thank you, coach," stuff like that. After this game, they dipped. They're out. They didn't come say thank you to me.
They were like peeling out in the parking lot and shit. They're like,
weird. But I mean, whatever. It's not like anything was really on the line, besides us winning the tournament and having bragging rights. And I wanted it for my kids so bad, but whatever. I mean, it's a lesson learned. One goal is not good enough, guys. We got to score 2. Don't be comfortable with one. Anything can happen.
I mean, I'm thinking there's like a little conspiracy theory. I'm thinking they're haters of the podcast and they gypped you.
Yeah, maybe that's probably what it is.
Could be, dude.
This guy, I listen to him every day on the Heavy Hitter podcast, and he's been hyped up. I'm going to take his dreams away. I'm going to squash his dreams.
I'm going to squash it.
All right, so real quick, the Met Gala, formerly called the Costume Institute Gala, a gala, whatever you say, also known as the Met Ball, is an annual fundraising gala for the benefit of the Metropolitan Museum of Art's Costume Institute in New York City. It marks the grand opening of the Costume Institute's annual fashion exhibit. Each year's event celebrates the theme of that year's Costume Institute exhibition, and the exhibition sets the tone for the formal dress of the night, since guests are expected to choose their fashion to match the theme of the exhibit. Each year, celebrities are chosen to serve as the event's honorary chairs.
Cool, dude.
That's it.
That's cool. I see something Madonna in 2016, she appeared in an ensemble designed by Givenchy. Did you know that's how you say that? Givenchy. I think that's how you say it. Givenchy. The only reason I know that is because hip hop, dude. Bunch of rap artists, even 2 Chains. He says it like he sneezes, like Givenchy. Bless you. Anyway, I guess he had to be there, but so that's the Met Gala. That's is that a bucket list item or what? No, me either. All right.
Unless in like 5 or 10 years, all of a sudden I make it, and that's who I'm rolling with all of a sudden. But no.
Yeah.
My bucket list right now is like take the kids to Yosemite. Maybe take the kids to Hawaii. That's a bucket list. A lot more like.
Yeah. Take the kids to the Guy Harvey Outpost.
Yeah. Stuff like that.
I like it, dude.
Let them catch a big fish. It's pretty simple. I'm not asking for much here.
Right. Well, what else we got? So we're talking about
Twitter and Instagram plan. So today I didn't even listen to maybe like the first 10 minutes of Gary Vee's podcast. And he was like, oh, what I should have done, what I should do is just delete everybody on my Instagram and just start following one person a day. And what that would do for him, because he already has a lot of followers, is it would be interesting content to see who he chooses. But the people who don't listen would then probably catch wind of it or hear it. And if you don't listen that day, you would still go to his Instagram page to see who he followed. So,
interesting.
Yeah. So I thought maybe like we haven't started an Instagram or Twitter yet, but what we can do is say, hey, each time we record a podcast, let's pick one person and follow them and say why we're going to follow them and just sort of grow the people that we follow that way. And then sort of have it documented and,
Yeah, that's cool, dude. So
it'd be quick and easy too.
And I mean, how would you decide like who to follow or
whoever you want to follow? It's totally up to you. It's Josh Johnson's choice. Like we share the page. It's whoever the hell you can choose by, let's talk podcast growth. Like, DJ Bonnix was giving us shout outs and stuff the other day. Maybe he should be like the first person that we hit the follow button on. And then possibly Gary Vee's been a huge topic, so maybe he's number 2. There's 1 and 2 almost.
For sure.
And then
well, and I mean, it's a kind of a dumb question, simplistic question, but so if you go to Instagram and you type in the search, I mean, are you going to type in like hashtag like podcasts and see like the top 9 posts that come up?
You can.
I mean, yeah, you're right. There's a million different ways to cut that. Yeah, whatever the saying is.
Whatever you come up with that makes you make your decision is how you do it.
I like it, dude.
And you can look for some type of hack like that. Like if we make a post on our say Instagram page and some random person comments on it, well, that gives us a perfect opportunity to engage on them. Say, hey man, we just talked about you on today's podcast, and you're going to be our 6th person that we've followed on Instagram. Thanks for your input and appreciate your support. That's a little way to give back, and we can mix it and mingle it. And I think it would be neat and fun.
Yeah, cool. So, I mean, let me ask you. This is kind of the question that I meant to ask. Either who is the most interesting person on Instagram, either that you follow now or that you should be following?
It's a tough question, man. I don't know. I'd have to get on here and sort of see like who sticks, or Johnny's Pizza. That's my favorite. So he's a local social media.
You brought him up before too.
Yeah, dude's killing it. Dude is killing it. He listens to. He eats the same ice cream that or whatever you call it. We're drinking the same drink.
Drinking the same Kool-Aid. Yeah.
Same Kool-Aid. There you go.
And he's the one with like Hen Dog, right?
Yeah. Makes the Henny pizza, and it's got like 25 million views or something crazy like that.
Why is he not on the podcast? Do I need to come down to North Carolina when you do
starting his own? He's starting his own podcast.
Well, if we can be on his podcast. He can be on our. I mean, I love pizza, and I think I love Hennessy. Well, I tried it once.
He'd be fun to talk to about all this social media and stuff too, like marketing. He is going to be the official pizza of the Cary Park Sea Dragons this summer. So I've already worked that out with him.
Is that soccer?
That's the neighborhood swim team.
Oh, okay.
So I'm involved in that for raising funds and doing some of the marketing and all that type of stuff. So I reached out to him to make him our official pizza guy.
Nice. So, I mean, you got to change the song then. I don't know if you remember the old SNL skit, the taco burrito. What's coming out of that Speedo?
No idea.
You remember that?
No.
You got to look up Will Ferrell and Sherry O'Terry when they were the cheerleaders. They're like, what does this need? Needs the perfect cheer. Like taco. No, not taco. I don't know. Sausage, pepperoni. What's coming out of that Speedo? It's hen dog. It's hen dog. Dude.
I don't know where you come up with this stuff.
Let's do it. You can wear your dick t-shirt.
No, this is already going south.
And we'll go to the pool. We'll have some pizza.
See, we didn't have to hit the explicit button on this until just now. Now I have to mark it as explicit.
Do you really?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, dude.
You know, it's all right. You be you, bro. Every single one of our episodes are explicit.
Are they really?
Every time I'm keeping tally too. 1 through 7, I have Josh explicit, 7 times in a row.
Really?
Yep.
I'm sorry, bro.
It's all right, man.
I got to clean it up.
You know?
I'm sorry.
So who are you gonna follow, man? Go ahead and pick your first.
That's tough, dude. I mean, I already follow DJ Bonix.
No. This is the podcast. So it's not about who you follow. This is like I will start the Twitter page and the Instagram pages, and then my first task will be to go follow these first 2 people.
And who would I follow? Gosh, I want to follow someone on Twitch, dude. I'm gonna type in Broman. Broman. Hashtag bromance. Where I suppose I got to type Professor Broman, right? I don't even know anything about him. Broman. Otherwise, there was someone else on. Yeah, Professor Broman. That's Ben Bauman. He's a video creator, Twitch broadcaster, 650,000 plus followers, charity director of Guardian Con, co-owner of King's Coast Coffee. I love coffee. Love coffees. Obviously, I'm not doing Java with Josh anymore, but love that. So, Ben Bauman, he has 308 posts, 26.8 followers. On Insta, he's following 132. Damn, bro. Like, what would Gary say about that? I suppose Gary doesn't follow very many people either.
Yeah. He's what I would say. Well, I need to take a look at his as long as he's touching base with all those comments he's getting. If you have that many people, you're getting a shit ton of comments every time. So as long as he's engaging, you know, some people like to keep their followers down, like the people that they follow down, to make their other number look bigger. It's weird why people do that.
Yeah, I suppose.
But
so how about you, bro? Who are you gonna follow?
So you got Ben Bowman. He's Professor Broman. All right, I gotta write that down so I get it going.
Which you and him should maybe go toe to toe in Fortnite. Although you probably only last a little bit.
No, I am horrible. I've played I don't have it up, but I played like 100 and maybe 115 times. I've started the game, parachuted into the island, and guess how many kills I have had in 107 or 117 attempts?
1
of playing the game. I have 7.
7 kills?
7 kills. That's it. That is bad.
Man,
I'm trying to learn how to build the walls. Like, you got to build the walls so quick. And like my target, I can get somebody, I can see him, and I start shooting at him, and I just can't hit him. I don't get it. I'm horrible.
I'm gonna have to try that game, dude. But anyways, who are you gonna follow? And why?
I don't know.
And how did you find them or think of them?
I don't know. I think mine would be a business versus a person this first time, just to sort of give thanks to Anchor.
For sure.
Anchor's made this process for us super easy. It could be YouTube too, because it gave us this technology to be able to, have a decent sound and a reliable connection. But Anchor, the way they make it just seamless for us to be able to post it, and then they post it and take care of all of that stuff. As far as getting on, Apple, and getting it on Pocket Cast and all those other places. I just think that's super neat. And I know they're supporting podcasters, so I think that we should just return it and support them right away.
Yeah, that's cool, man.
Yeah, and two, like if you message them or something like that, the other day their system was down and responded just like that. And then I kind of got in a little, 1-2 conversation with them right quick, but just they're interactive. They enjoy what they're doing. It's new tech. It's it's startup. So all that fun stuff.
I remember you telling me that. Didn't you hit them up on Twitter and they pretty much replied right away?
Yeah, right away. They told me they'd reach out to me whenever the system came back up, and it came back up. I was like, I told them I was good, and while I had your attention for a second, check out the Heavy Hitter podcast. Sent the link, and then they gave me the thumbs up on that. Or the like button or whatever the hell it is on Twitter.
That's awesome.
It's neat. Yeah. So the first two, Professor Broman and Anchor.
Sweet. I suppose you're already following Johnny Pizza on Instagram, huh?
Yeah. I'm a personal stuff, of course.
Cool.
Yeah, but Johnny's Pizza would be a good one, and he will be. He'll make the list sooner or later. But we gotta make some of these people work for it.
Work for it.
Yeah.
I love it.
Let's get them on the podcast, man. I want to follow you on Twitter, man, but I can't till you come on the podcast, bro.
That's right, dude. So how does that work now that the episode has been marked explicit? Does that mean nobody's gonna see it?
No, I think it's like a warning. Like,
oh, okay,
for mature audiences, it just gives you that little explicit badge. So if your kid listens to it, we at least announce that it was explicit.
I got you.
Even though you bust out with the derogatory words all the time.
Yeah, used to.
I guess I could always go and beep them out, and then it wouldn't be.
Yeah, that'd be tough though.
I would never. All right, topic number 3.
Topic
yearbooks.
3. Old yearbooks, is that what you said?
Yeah, old yearbooks. I grew up just loving my parents' yearbook. Like, I remember as a kid laying around looking at these old, they had an old smell to them. They were old. You had people's handwriting in them. And all the ladies had sort of the beehive do's. It was just neat to look at, and I remember flipping those pages, and it was like a 1968 Massey Hill High School yearbook.
Yeah.
And I just thought it was neat, something about it. And I looked at it all the time. And now I have yearbooks that sort of just sit on my shelf and don't ever get touched. I wonder if my kids will sort of have that same connection to them. My kids now are getting yearbooks in elementary school, which was unheard of whenever I was growing up. But I don't know, old yearbooks.
That's funny. Well, it's funny you say that, because when you were saying that, and after you said it, I have the same recollection of doing the same thing that you did, looking at my parents' yearbooks from Fridley High School, Fridley, Minnesota, Fridley Tigers.
Did you go to Fridley?
I did not go to Fridley.
Okay, good.
No, I didn't. I went to Coon Rapids, which I don't know what you were getting at there, or just about everyone staying in the same town.
Yeah.
I mean, Fridley and Coon Rapids, it's probably not even 10 miles away. I'd have to look at it, because I did learn in geography class. So kind of, I guess the average person usually stays within like a 10-mile radius. Did you know that, of wherever they grew up or wherever they went to high school?
That's crazy.
And I was always like, I was one of those people that was like, oh, that's never going to be me. Well, I think I'm like 11 miles away from like Coon Rapids now. So
you beat the average then, man.
Yeah, just by a little bit. Yeah, if it's 10. Maybe that's just made up too. But yeah, it's funny you say that. I do remember laying on the living room floor looking at their yearbooks. Obviously, they're all in like black and white. Everyone, wrote really big. And I just love some of the yearbook, comments that people write. I mean, I don't remember my parents, but, when you and I were growing up, wasn't like the typical like, hey Steve, don't ever change.
Mhm.
Just like
Yeah,
some.
you're so cute. I got a lot of those. You're so cute. I wish we could have become better friends.
I bet you
Have
did get
ho
that.
hope you have a great summer.
Have a great summer. Don't
Yeah.
ever change,
Yeah.
cutie.
Keep
Yeah.
you were fun to have in class and Miss Johnson's class this year. Just generic. Everything was and then you had your girlfriend at the time, and you had to reserve the pay, like reserved for, and then put a box around it so she could have that special spot.
She could have her own.
Yeah.
And then wouldn't she go? She would like go in your yearbook and like find her picture and like either draw a heart around
Oh, yeah.
it or like
Yeah.
some kind of so
Yeah.
goofy. But it does make me wonder. For some reason, I guess I can't see my kids looking at my yearbooks. I don't even know where they are, to be honest with you, dude.
You gotta bust them out, man. You see, you're 40 years or what? How old are you?
Dang, why you gotta put me on the spot like that, bro?
Dude, I'm up front about mine. 40, baby. Looking good 40.
Looking good. 40, 40, 40. Cash 40. 33. Be
33.
34. Be 34 in September.
Actually, I was that young. But you're
You
30, you're 33. You still remember those memories. So all you gotta do is bust your yearbooks out, throw them on the shelf. If the kids ever find them, they'll probably be like, wow,
wow.
daddy's old. And, they'll sweat them, whenever they sweat them. And that'll be it. They'll remember it, though, for the next, freaking 30 years.
Yeah. I know it's crazy, dude. So, I mean, with your kids like getting yearbooks and stuff, like with all the technology nowadays, do they even write in each other's yearbooks?
Oh, yeah, they write in each other's.
I mean, because I know they're not teaching cursive no more.
Well, and like my second grader getting a book, I mean, it's just like kid might write his name and like, you're cool, dude.
Ye-
You're a cool dude. That'd be about it. So,
Uh,
but my wife has yearbooks from being in elementary, and it's kind of neat to see her, as a little girl in school, and like maybe they had her around Thanksgiving when she was dressed up like a pilgrim or something.
yeah,
But now we have all that stuff, like we're documenting online and on social media and stuff, so we'll always have that. But I don't know, times are changing, so I don't know. Something else
yeah,
nostalgic about, but
yeah. That's cool, man.
you know, that was it. That was it. Anything good going on in Minnesota that we need to hear about?
The weather has been great, man. I don't even know what it got up to today, but being that we had what 22 inches of snow, I say 2 weeks ago, but it's probably been what 3 or 4 by now. Right now, still at 9:30 p.m. Central Time, 10:30 your time, Big Papa. It's 75 degrees outside, so it was super nice. Which is good. It's good to get out of the house. Um, Other than that, I mean,
It's 75 degrees up there.
yeah.
Dude, we're at
What is
62.
You're at 62?
Yeah,
Look at that, man.
yeah. Tomorrow's high is only 74.
It's gonna be 70 here and
That's
rainy.
perfect. Oh,
70 and rain.
70's perfect. Rain sucks.
Yeah. Next Monday is supposed to be 73 and sunny. It's supposed
Yeah.
to actually rain the next few days, except Thursday it'll be 64 sunny. But how about you, man? What's good? What's going on down there?
Uh, Nothing, man. Just working the job. Um, that's going pretty good. My wife just got back from Texas, so that was good. I had a weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, just me and the kids. So I had soccer. We went to see the Avengers. I pretty much let them do whatever they want. Took them out to eat for every meal except for two. I fed them ramen for lunch one day and made them biscuits and gravy for breakfast one day. Uh,
Nice, dude. I was wondering what you did with meals.
oh yeah, I was just making it happen. Um, we started their own little summertime business to raise money for their vacation spending money. So we came up,
Yes.
they're doing a lemonade stand where they sell lemonade, they sell ring pops, they sell uh, Snickers bars. The name of the business is called Choco Lemon.
Nice.
And they have a nice lemonade stand made out of pallet wood. And they've made in 2 days of work, like $71.
No way.
Yeah.
In 2
Yep.
days of work?
Yep. 2 days of work, $71.
And you didn't even let them do a soccer weekend, right? Because you were,
Nope. They came
yeah.
home or no, they did it Sunday after we got home from the movies.
Okay.
Took them to Avengers at 11:05. So I was like, oh, yeah, kids, 11:05 after Avengers, we'll go eat lunch. Well, nobody told me that Avengers is like 2 hours and 40 minutes long.
Oh,
We
jeez.
walk out that joint at like 1:40, and I'm like, shit, I got to feed you kids. I forgot about that.
I
You know?
suppose. But were they like griping at all?
Oh, no, we filled up on popcorn. We
Yeah.
got the big tub, then I went and got a refill, so everybody was
E- Everybody's good.
yeah.
That movie theater popcorn, dude, is so good. There's nothing like it.
Yeah, I love it.
It's so good. My
Yeah.
stomach always hurts when I leave that joint, though. I don't know, from all the butter or whatever. I'm just like, oh.
I love it, though. I always leave with, like popcorn butter stains on my shirt. Those
That a
things don't come out.
boy.
I hate it.
That a boy. The Dad Bod podcast.
You know?
Boom. So, I mean, any tips for like a new dad? Either new dad or maybe a dad that just hasn't spent a long weekend with a kid or three kids. Like, what would you say? Go.
Yeah, don't worry your wife. Let her go and enjoy her vacation. Uh, FaceTime her if you want to when everything's smooth and calm, and act like everything's totally under control no matter what. Under any circumstances, everything is smooth. Don't overcall her. Don't like call her all the time, act like you miss her and stuff. Just act like it's no freaking big deal. And even when she shows up back home, be super happy to see her, but you had that shit under control the whole time.
That a boy.
Yeah, don't let them, just put on your poker face. Even if it's hard as shit and you hated it and everything, suck it up because you want her to go again and have a good time. And that's what it's all about, is keeping them happy. Happy wife.
Happy life.
That's right.
You just suck it up for that weekend. Make sure you hit the explicit button twice because you said the S word.
I did?
Yeah,
Now you heard something.
you did.
Shoot. What about you, man? You got any advice for a dad, man? What's up?
What would I say? I guess the first thing that comes to mind is, whenever you're a solo parent, or maybe this is just the way I am, is you always have to like kind of like think ahead, and you have to kind of expect what's gonna go wrong. So, for me, like if my wife was going out of town, probably the first thing that I would do is make like a quick grocery store run, make sure I had milk and, some breakfast bars that the boys really like. And, you just have to always expect that something's going to come out of left field. And when you're the only captain and you're in charge of three kids, you're being pulled in numerous different directions. You just kind of at least need the essentials. So I guess, even for that solo dad who maybe has a 6-month-old, wife goes away, maybe with her mom for the weekend to wine country because that's their Mother's Day gift. Make sure that diaper bag is packed, man. Because the last thing you want to be doing is having a screaming, crabby kid and you can't find the stuff. It's not good.
Yeah.
Plan ahead.
Yep. It's good advice. It's solid.
Thanks, bro.
Yeah. That's all you can ask for, right?
That's all I can do.
Couple quick tips from a couple pro dads.
Pro dads, baby. Mother's Day's coming up this weekend.
So get out there and get your wife some stuff because I have not yet.
My wife bought herself a Mother's Day gift.
My wife today, she was like, she said something about Mother's Day, and I said, she was in the middle of talking about Mother's Day, and I said, when is Father's Day? Well, babe, that's like saying, when's Ari's birthday? Whenever Indy's birthday is coming up, our kids' birthdays. It's like, you don't steal my glory.
Yeah.
Of Mother's Day with talking about it, about Father's Day. That was a mistake I made, but
dang, dude.
Don't do that. That's a tip for that,
There you go.
And do just for a tip for Mother's Day, do something. No matter how big, how small, just do something.
Do something.
Yeah. Harris Teeter sells flowers for like $9. Just go in there and grab her some flowers and tell her that you love her. That's as simple as it could be.
That's right.
Yep. And I'm not talking about your mom. I'm talking about your wife.
Dude, that's the biggest tip ever, I think. And fellas, you got to know that if she says that she doesn't want anything, that's a setup. Just at least buy her one rose because they don't mean that. They don't mean that stuff. When they say they don't want anything, not a big deal. I don't know.
Yeah.
I think they're full of crap, dude.
Yeah. And now's the time to order. If you order on Amazon to like tonight, tomorrow, next day, you can have it in time, shipped to the house. I mean, you didn't have to go nowhere. Don't
There
stress
you
out and
go.
wait till the last minute either.
There you go.
Well, you guys, it's been real. This is Josh Johnson in Minnesota. You're looking at the black hat, the black shirt, throwing up the signs. My name's Steve Loper.
Heavy hitters.
The heavy hitters. My name's Steve Loper. You can find us on Twitter and Instagram soon. We're going to be following Professor Broman and Anchor are the first two people we're going to follow on Instagram and on Twitter. Who's going to be next? We don't know. We'll announce that next podcast, which should be coming in the next few days. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, hit us up on any of our social medias. I'm at LoperCon, and he is.
What am I? At Joshua Johnson MN.
If you just type in Selling Minnesota, you can find
Selling Minnesota, yeah.
For you guys, it's been real. Josh, it's been real.
We're going to go ahead and
call it a night, and
cool.
we will talk to you guys soon. Have a great week, guys.
Have a great night.